because we're not going to have 4-way side events. But as we get into the next portion of this tournament, and we'll get to all see how the 1v1 works, then you'll get to see as a potential. I don't know, it might be cool to just like open it up and just be like, this is a sort of new meta-heavy style of racing, which would be pretty cool. What's up, Toa? Welcome. Always a pleasure to have you in chat, as with everybody. Thanks for being here. Hope you're liking the races. It looks like we got another Melody race, which I am okay with, because that last Melody race was pretty fantastic. Just to tell you how the banning worked out, once again, 6 characters were banned. Seems like that's always the case. There's going to always be 2 overlaps for some reason. It was Bard, Bolt, Dorian, Dove, Eli, and Nocturna banned. So Cadence, Diamond, and Melody. Diamond has been in so many of these and not been picked yet, which makes me sad because I love Diamond. But it was Cadence, Diamond, Melody, and Melody was picked randomly. All right. Exactly, Tang. Feels bad. I did update the scores. However, I did not update Civ's because it's not yet clear what Civ's points are from the last one. Vote to ban the person who's banning Diamond. Nobody's banned Diamond. It's just Diamond hasn't been picked. It's the ban the robot, the RNG robot, the random number generator.
Yeah.
Okay, with all those extra bombs, I feel like echaen could have bombed that, like, one beat bomb the shrine there, because a heart transplant can be really good for Melody. A quick conga can make a pretty big difference. And Shovel of Courage now for echaen. Ochre also with the Shovel of Courage. How is Ochre already on Zone 2? Feels like they just started in Zone 2. That's not fair.
Walk towards the exit.
I guess.
Don't walk away from the exit.
Oh, what? Melody is squishy. Holy moly.
Oh.
Just insta-dunked. I guess not having a torch is the problem there.
Mm-hmm.
No torch, Shovel of Courage is a bit yikes. And that's gonna... I mean, it happened last time with Ochre. Early death in bolts, but came back to win it. We shall see if Ochre can come back, because they have the 4 points, but they're gonna want to come at least second, I think, to have a chance at the next round.
Has a less speed ceiling on Melody, but that's just a Zone 2 death instead of a Zone 3 one, so...
Correct, yeah.
Definitely able to come back from that. But the other races are definitely gonna be very fast, so...
Yeah, everybody's grabbed the pink shovel. They're all pushing. They've all got some armor, some safety. Blast Helm was missed for Civ. That was in the 1-1 chest. Blast Helm's pretty good. And they're not really looking for the Miner's Cap anymore because they have the pink shovel. It is, I'd argue, better for Melody to have the Miner's Cap over the pink shovel, but I mean, there's also pink shovel Blast Helm is a pretty good combo.
Mm-hmm. You have the ability to have the Blast Helm as well.
Exactly.
echaen going a little bit of the wrong way on 1-3 has found the Torch of Walls.
Oh yeah.
And I think that has been helping quite a bit.
Yeah, any sort of mapping with this quick dig movement, that's, you know, that's good news.
And it's also a torch, as we saw Ochre having a torchless pink shovel being a bit scary.
Yep. Back at it. Not a lot of torches around, actually. You know, Telethia's got a torch. I think Telethia is enacting their same strategy of, you know, slow and safe in this group stage. Is there anyone who has raced Melody? Yeah, Civ had to race Melody both times. That kind of sucks. I'm not sure if that's what they wanted.
Well, you have more character practice, I guess.
Alright, we got a potion. That's not a potion. That was great. echaen hitting the brakes right as they got... Oh. Hello. A little heal spell. Nice. Yeah, it could be a potion. That's true. We don't know yet. Nice couple of fireballs there. Also, the second fireball is going to allow echaen to break out of that freeze. And there's the torch. So Ocre does pick up the torch there from the conjure shop. Have we seen any leaping? We have not. Or lunging?
Nope, no foot yet, I don't believe.
This is not CoNDOR mod, so the feet and the axes are available. Although no axes on this character. Alright, so taking stock of where everybody's at, we've got echaen being our first down to the Zone 4 boss. It's awesome to have echaen back, by the way. Just wanted to point that out. echaen's classic racer. Been in a lot of Necrodancer. Has recently come back, and it's great to see them in a tournament.
Yeah, they said that they came back partly due to Synchrony, so...
Oh, cool.
Shout out to Synchrony.
Shout out to Synchrony. I'm also noticing that they're... Oh, no! Ocre dying there in Zone 4. And that's a pretty late death. That might be a costly one. Ay, ay, ay. And actually, NBtelethia also got not a ton of hearts. Still has basic 2 hearts, which can be bad. Yeah, I was just gonna say that it looks like their colors are like desaturated or something. I don't know if that's just like the stream or what, but gives a bit of a different vibe to the game.
It's echaen's monitor settings.
Yep, that's right. Set monitor settings to cool. And that's really funny. echaen is on the Necrodancer fight here. Spookdoor preview? Yeah, I don't know. It does have a different kind of look. It's sort of that PS3, everything's a little more brown kind of thing going on. Oh, the muted disco floor mod. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I think that was something we approved. Right. Something I should know. All right, well, echaen. Their first match back and a solid win. Pretty fast, too. Like 6.5 minutes. Not too shabby.
Yeah, finishing pretty handedly in front of all the other racers. Yeah, that Torch of Walls is definitely pretty valuable. Did take a little bit of time to get it because it was on the wrong path, but...
Oh, is that where it came from, that Zone 3-1?
1-3.
Oh, 1-3. Oh.
Very early on.
Oh.
Kind of very wrong direction.
Oh, crazy.
But yeah, accumulated so much value.
Yeah, seriously. Wow, that's crazy. And it looks like we're going to have Civ. They're probably setting themselves up for a pretty comfortable trip to the next round. I can't guarantee that, but this is going to be a second place win here, and they may have come first in the previous one. It looks like they did not. They came second in the last one as well. I just got that from...
The loading times, no!
Yeah, the loading times from Civ's computer put Civ in second. Oh, that's brutal. But Civ will take second again here, so 6 points total. Is that going to be enough? We'll see. Dang, that's crazy. Well, yeah, we'll see there. And unfortunately for Ocre, I think this is just not going to be enough. They got that incredible bolt play early, or in their previous race, to come back from a death in Zone 3 to get a win. But this time... Yeah, they're looking for a clear, basically, which will only put them up to 5 points, which I do not think will be enough. Telethia, though, getting another 2. They're also going to be at 5 points. GG's to Telethia. Telethia having I'm going to say having a solid tournament. Oh, there was a freeze spell in there. Yes, thank you, Mins, for clarifying that. Yeah, so this is Civ's official score, I think, is going to be 6. echaen getting their first race, and they're going to get 4 out of that. And then Telethia going to grab a 2 and go up to 5. And Ocre with a clear here within the time limit, which they will. Which they should. They don't have a torch. So... but they have plenty of time to clear on this run. So we'll see what happens. Nice little pulse there. But unfortunately, coming in fourth does not get you any points. The only points you get here is from a clear. Yeah, no armor and 2 hearts is a one-way ticket to get in one shot. So we'll see what happens. I mean, Ocre obviously was pushing, and so it doesn't have a lot. Kind of surprising to not have armor. Did Ocre just skip all of the boss chests? That's not the way. Oh, there was a map in the shop. Oh, no. And that's going to do it for Ocre. Ocre will not be getting that extra point. There's only 4 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in this race. And, I mean, maybe they're going to try for it. They did type...
run could have possibly...
They did type dot time in their... yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Okay. Fighting for that last point.
Well, in the
Mostly
interim,
a symbolic thing at this point.
yeah, it may be. I don't know. We'll see. Sub 5 Melody, is that even like what are the records?
Ocre was on pace for the previous run, so but also died.
Let me pull up Warakia's GitHub here. So yeah, top 11 are sub 5. The world record is 4:45. So I'm gonna say this is pretty unlikely. They're gonna need boots and stuff. So in the meantime, while we're waiting, let me tell you the origin of the word egg, or of the saying egging someone on. It's crazy. So turns out the actual term was edging someone on, and it was the idea of like poking somebody with your sword edge, like getting a rile out of them. But then the people in the north of the UK, or the like, I don't know the exact, some particular dialect. I don't know if it's Scottish specifically, but Ocre died. I'll have to tell you another time. No, the way that they said edge sounded like egg because the hard G in edge was egg or whatever. And so that led people to hear egg people on, and it just became, it somehow just kind of stuck.
Huh. Well,
yeah. Isn't that weird?
Kind of how language works.
Language is just messed up.
Advent of the internet, you have like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm talking in emojis and stuff.
Yeah, saying poggers all the time.
Yeah, joy emoji saying poggers.
Exactly. Yeah. Kids these days. Poggers. They're pretty pog, honestly. All right. We're going to get